because I didn't think much of myself. And so the world didn't think much of me. That lined up.
The allegations that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were embroiled in a flurry of scandal and intrigue previous to their marriage are stunning, and now these allegations have been made public. It was Matt Damon's strong recommendation that he avoid getting back together with his ex-girlfriend. The actor is claimed to be in a state of despair as he attempts to protect his closest pal, who is in the process of recovering from alcoholism, from giving in to temptation. At the same time, he is confronted with a tornado of conjecture over his own marriage. Given that the pair had been apart from one another in the public light for more than a month, their activities started to raise suspicions about their relationship. Subsequent photographs of Affleck, aged 51, devoid of his wedding band, and Lopez, aged 54, embarking on a solo journey to Italy, only served to intensify the swirling speculations.
It's been rumored that they are not doing well, separating. He was photographed without his wedding band on, but then they've been seen together ever since. It wouldn't be surprising to me.
If they got divorced.
Yeah, if they just weren't doing well. And she liked something on Instagram that was very weird. It was a
carousel?
Yes, of what you need in a relationship or something like that.
Okay, well, that's a tall tale sign.
Yeah, no,
a
random Instagram account.
She's saving it for later.
Yeah. She's like, you got to read this.
Yeah. And it was your partner doesn't spend time with you. It was all stuff like that. And she liked it. And I was like, Jayla, what are you doing?
Maybe she needs to go back to her bodega and get to her roots and calm down.
Amidst the alleged turmoil in this dual union, Damon, aged 53, reportedly advised Affleck to devote himself to his work in order to stay committed to his professional aspirations. It has been reported that Matt made a passionate effort to caution Ben about the potential repercussions that could arise from Ben's decision to resume his relationship with Jennifer Lopez. Matt sensed the inevitable repetition of this heart-wrenching event, standing steadfast by Ben's side to offer solace and guidance in the aftermath of their initial separation. Affleck deeply values the perspectives of his close companions, for Damon and his beloved wife Luciana Barroso have forged a profoundly blissful union that has endured the test of time for over 18 remarkable years. Matt has had an incredibly successful marriage for years, and Ben has always been utterly amazed by this. Affleck and Damon have been inseparable since their formative years and are renowned for their collaboration on the Academy Award-winning screenplay for Good Will Hunting. A new production company known as Artist Equity has emerged from the depths of creation. Behold, this new company has emerged. The insider maintained his position with a sense of urgency. As the situation began to crumble, Matt made it clear to Ben that he needed him to dive in and wholeheartedly dedicate himself to his work, while also assuring him that he would support whatever decision he ultimately made. When it came to J-Lo's ambitions, Ben once again threw his whole heart and soul into them. The question that he demanded of Ben was, what has she ever done for your career when it comes to matters of masculinity? Ben's only company is none other than nobody else but Matt. He has been keeping a close eye on him, making sure that he does not give in to the temptation of the bottle once more for the sake of his own safety. Fans appreciated Matt Damon for being a true friend and for considering and analyzing consequences of their relationship. Ben is lucky to have Matt in his life. Matt is a true friend. Reports have emerged that the last dual team has made a grand decision to not only produce but also grace the silver screen in their upcoming thriller, Rip. According to Deadline, the plot remains a mystery, but the dynamic duo is passionately producing through their Artist Equity production business, which they boldly established in November 2022. In April 2023, Artist Equity unveiled its inaugural masterpiece, Air. This captivating film, helmed by the visionary Affleck, delves into the rich tapestry of Air Jordan's storied legacy. The picture had a compelling pair of actors who worked together. In recent months, there have been rumors that Affleck and Lopez, the once-loved couple known as Benifer, are entering into a divorce. These rumors have been circulating about the duo. As a result of the shocking discovery that the two have been living apart, speculation has been stoked. Affleck is renting an astounding $100,000 per month home in Brentwood, which has contributed to the speculation. And so the stunning discovery came to light: the couple, who had just lately purchased their lavish marital residence in the prestigious Beverly Hills neighborhood for $60 million, are now secretly attempting to split ways with it. A recent glimpse of Lopez saw her embarking on an enthralling solo trip to Italy, which coincided with the arrival of Affleck's opulent Airstream RV at his property in Brentwood. The actor's purchase of the recreational vehicle RV sparked rumors that he was about to embark on a significant journey on the open road in the near future.
We broke up 3 days before our wedding. And we had like a big wedding plan, like 14 ushers and bridesmaids, and 3 days before, we just crumbled under the pressure.
When Shen and I broke up, the catalyst for that was this massive amount of scrutiny around our private life.
The incredibly high-profile couple experienced a tumultuous breakup in the early 2000s, only to defy all odds and reconcile before finally sealing their love with a grand wedding ceremony in July 2022. The couple struggled to navigate the overwhelming scrutiny surrounding their relationship throughout the initial 2 years of their courtship, which garnered extensive media coverage.
Was it because it was so public and we wanted to know every single thing about your relationship?
Well, that didn't help. Just one of those breakups that really, it was like a tough one for me for whatever.
In her music documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, Affleck revealed the heart-wrenching truth: we were crushed by the overwhelming pressure and our relationship shattered just 3 days before our wedding.
We broke up 3 days before our wedding.
You brush it off, not realizing that a storm is just below the surface. The On the Floor singer poured out her heart and talked about how painful it was to end the relationship. Losing my best friend and the love of my life, she said, left me speechless for an agonizingly long time. My heart shattered into a million pieces after that. A long time ago, I thought naively that the world was full of broken people carrying their own problems. But now, like a bolt of lightning, I've come to a deep understanding. There are broken dreams and hearts all around me, but I stand alone, a lone figure in the chaos.
20 years ago, I fell in love with the love of my life. I just was, couldn't get it right. I said, it was painful. It was it was a part of me then that I had to put away to kind of move on and survive. A part of myself that I would hide from the world, always. I was in so much pain for so many years. It was so painful after we broke up.
Because it didn't work out.
Yeah, once we called off that wedding 20 years ago, it was the biggest heartbreak of my life. And I honestly felt like I was gonna die.
Acknowledging his lack of interest in becoming a regular presence on his wife's social media platforms, the two-time Oscar winner Affleck made it clear that he had no intention of establishing himself in that realm while they navigated their reunion. Ben made it clear that he absolutely refuses to have a relationship on social media, the actor dramatically recalls stating when they decided to give dating another try. It dawned on him that the act of asking is inherently unjust. He compared himself about being betrothed to a fearless boat captain, only to come to the startling realization, he exclaimed, "We are but two individuals embarking on a journey to master the art of negotiation through diverse strategies."
Don't want is a relationship on social media. And then I sort of realized it's not a fair thing to ask. It's sort of like, you're gonna marry a boat captain and you go, well, I don't like the water, We're just two people with kind of different approaches trying to learn to compromise.
Ultimately, Affleck agreed to his demands and reluctantly posted a scant few images of himself on the internet. These included a rather foolish and revealing snapshot from a past Father's Day, as well as an endearing video of them joyfully serenading to Sam Cooke's timeless classic, "What a Wonderful World," while traveling in their vehicle. The mother of two disclosed that Affleck was filled with unease when it came to assuming the spotlight in the documentary. An intriguing revelation just hit fans when, in an interview, Jennifer Lopez was regarded and teased as the OG Bennifer shipper.
Your mom said she had been praying for you and your husband for 20 years.
Bennifer shipper.
I know.
The OG Bennifer shipper.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
No.
Did you know Ben?
I think when we were together 20 years ago, my mom really liked Ben. She loved Ben. We all did. And so maybe she did. I don't know.
Jane Fonda, an iconic Hollywood actress, voiced grave concerns about the longevity of Affleck's marriage after being separated for 2 decades. She strongly advised Affleck against immortalizing their love story on film in another part of the documentary. I feel invested in you and Ben, and I really want this to work. However, my concern is that it feels too much like you're trying to prove something instead of just living it. Every other photograph is the 2 of you kissing, the 2 of you hugging. Emphasize the Oscar winner, whose path first crossed with Lopez nearly 2 decades ago during the production of the 2005 romantic comedy Monster-in-Law. Throughout their years apart, Lopez entered into a sacred union and subsequently endured the heart-wrenching dissolution of her marriage to Mark Anthony, her 3rd ex-husband. In the midst of this tumultuous period, she was blessed with the arrival of her precious twins, Max and Ema, who have now blossomed into remarkable young individuals at the tender age of 15. Affleck, in the meantime, married Jennifer Garner, with whom he peacefully co-parents their 3 children, only to later go through a heartbreaking divorce. Fans had their different opinions reacting to these rumors. Somebody on the internet claimed they are an obvious mismatch. If it doesn't end soon, it will end later. Another one commented, "I don't buy it. Jennifer Lopez is playing it up for the cameras. There is trouble there and they will end up divorced." But I want to know your thoughts about it. Do you think Ben and Jennifer can have a good married life after years of trauma? Are there any hidden motives behind their relationship, or do they really love each other? Share your views in the comments below.